Alright, trading recap for the 30th of September. Down, I don't know, half an hour or something like that. Traded, I think, three stocks. Yeah, three stocks. First, I traded Space. Had some sort of catalyst, something FAA approval on one of their flights or something. Liquidity zone right here. Really far liquidity zone. Oh, this one here. And the 50 moving average, and yeah, eventually went up there. Definitely went up to this one. Range bound here, kind of faked out to the short, and then yeah, longed above all of that. So 1 minute 3-bar play, but it chopped around a lot. I don't even know what happened here. Long, partial stop out, long, above the high here, went up, stopped out for loss. My stop would have been down here though. Long, long again, as in like add in, double stop out when it busted above the 25s and wasn't running to this liquidity zone where it needed to go. So that was the right move to get stopped out, because this thing went down and sucked in everything and everyone. Anyone who had a stop anywhere here was screwed, and then it just boom ran up to target and kept running. But I had no entry, nothing to do, so I didn't trade it horribly, is what it is. BBBY. Oh boy, yeah, so BBBY was down 30%. Earnings. So it was in this, above this forever. And if it lost this, it was pretty much game over here. The next volume node, as you can see, was down here, up at 18 bucks. So that's what I was looking for. I was trying to get to 18. Yeah, it was gapped down on bad news on big volume, but I thought it had a decent shot at running to 18, and oh, look at what it's doing now. Now it's running to 18. It's hit 1770 already. So, yeah. So this was a break of high a day. It couldn't get any lower. This was like where pre-market did all its volume. This is the ATR. I was looking at it long, as written by this. It had a short float, so people would really want to cover and drive it up. This was the node I was looking for up here. I don't know. I really screwed around on this one, trying to get it to go to 18, and finally I let it go because I figured, well, it is down a lot, so some selling does have to happen. So this was a 1 minute breakout right here. I wanted to get more of a retest. I got the retest, or it retested, and then I went up. Got a quick partial. Then I added in another partial and stop out. Then when it was doing kind of like a 2 minute 3-bar play, this would be your 1 and 2. Then I went long, and then I added in, so it was full size. And I kind of thought this thing would start trending like whatever it was, Space would. And I was kind of thinking, straight shot. And then when it did this like last try and it couldn't, I knew it was coming down. So I got out a lot of it here, and then here was my stop out. This is the funny thing, of course, it came down literally to the penny, stopped me out, and went back up. What to say, it is what it is. Then it did a 1 minute 3-bar play here, and I thought, okay, so they did the clear out, and now it's gonna run. So I got in, got a tiny partial, stop out, break even. I went long and long again as it's holding this trend line, and it's flirting with this, and then I moved my stop loss. It came to within a couple pennies down here, and I went in heavy, and I was like, okay, like it rejected. It did one more clear out on a bit of volume, and then I was like, yeah, this thing's, now it's gonna go. And when I saw it kind of made this high and was coming back down, I just got out and I said, that's it, I'm leaving it alone. And yeah, I mean, they came down, they stopped everyone else out, and then ripped it. And I would not be surprised if it goes up here, except I won't be in it. That's not too much to say. What else was I watching? Lucid. I was watching Lucid on a ton of volume. I think it was just a Wall Street play. And I was looking at it long up to 27.80, and they just straight up just knocked its head. And I mean, this was too ugly to trade. I didn't know what to do with these wicks, and it just lost the rest of the day. Nice little gap and crap on Lucid. I was watching this thing. This thing gapped up, gapped above resistance. I really thought it had a really good chance of actually running, but apparently not. It opened on horrible volume. It opened on like 20,000 shares, so I didn't want to touch it and get spanked when this inevitably happened. A couple 100,000 share candles came in the wrong way, and so I didn't want to do anything with it. Horrible volume on it. What else do I got? OG. I was looking at this thing, but it was a relatively low float, I believe. This thing gapped above basically really local highs. There's whatever this is, but that's all there is. Traded horrible volume, like horrible. Sometimes candles under 1,000. AMTX was looking good. Kind of had a couple days here. Was looking for it above this 18 level, and now it rips midday. Doesn't help anyone out, does it? Whatever, it's a low flow. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. And then we went through ride. That's all I got. SPY doing SPY things. Still high R-vol. Oh no, wait, it's dumping again. Cool. Looks like we're on an actual downtrend on SPY. I think that's all I got. Oh yeah, end of the month today, so I ended up something, obviously. I am planning on changing to trading more like buying the dips on things like this. I would be trying to buy somewhere down here, like this or this. But it's so hard ingrained in me to buy the breakout. It's going to take a bit of time. Other than that, I mean, technically, day over day, week over week, making money, but definitely not feeling it. So, yeah. Alright, that's all I got.